Hey guys, it's Roman with Deer Park Farmstead. I got in some trouble here with the beast. I'm changing the oil in this, and the filter got totally stuck in there. And I tried to do what some guys do, is they put a screwdriver through and then they turn it that way. It did not turn, and I ripped the whole body of the filter off. I'll show you what this is going to look like and how I had to remedy this. Alright, here's your standard oil filter. I completely, anything you see in blue was completely pretty much obliterated and torn apart. It's very thin metal, so it's not very strong at all. So I had, just maybe about like this much left, but it was torn off and come down here, and then it was torn over here. So I just had like little pieces still sticking up, but pretty much the whole thing was all gone. So I'll show you what I had to do to get this bottom plate that screws on out. All right, here's my Lincoln welder, and look, I even have oil on that just came off of the block and dripped onto my face shield. This is a really good helmet, by the way. It's an auto darkening, so he's definitely recommend this type of a welding hood. All right, this is what's left of that filter still stuck on there. It's able to turn now, but I just wanted you to see what was left of it, how tore up it is. These are like the parts right here, but it was completely gone, and I was trying everything using a screwdriver in the holes to try and pry it this way. That thing was so stuck on there. So a friend told me to weld on a nut and then use a socket, but I didn't have a nut big enough to go around this diameter, because that's the thing it's screwed onto. You want to keep that free. So I didn't have anything to do that, so I got something different. So I was like, I don't have a nut, but I'll just use a socket, and I'll just like grenade this thing. I could still use it, but I'll just have to grind off all that stuff. So you see what I did. I welded that sucker onto that plate, but it came off several times. The oil inside there was cooling off the engine part, and it was just like wasn't even giving, so I had to do it several times, 4 times, just to get it loose enough. And then I went in there with some needle nose pliers. I have some over here. Those are the pliers. I grabbed that metal on the side, and I spun it around, and it loosened it up just enough. Well, this loosened it up first, and then I was like really turning that hard with this. I had this Hudson sprayer close with water full, just in case anything sparks, so that worked out. So I'll go ahead and get it out. All right, there it is. The thing was tore up, and so just in case, I got in here and cleaned it up really well with the cloth, just to make sure nothing was screwed up inside there at all. So it's all cleaned up and ready for the new filter and for all the new oil. So there you have it. This is the best way to take out a mangled oil filter in case you run into this. I see I've ran into a lot of people running into this problem, so this is the way to get out a really stuck oil filter. Thanks for watching.